Now let's see this question. So Arun, Barun and Kiranmala start from the same place and travel in the same direction at speeds of 30 kilometers per hour, 40 kilometers per hour and 60 kilometers per hour respectively. Barun starts 2 hours after Arun. If Barun and Kiranmala overtake Arun at the same instance, then how many hours after Arun did Kiranmala start? So now they are asking about this. So one is Arun, let's say Arun, Barun and Kiranmala, they are all starting from the same point but at different times, right? So it is clearly given that Arun is going to start ahead, say this, right? And after that Barun is going to start after 2 hours, and also Kiranmala is going to start after Arun, but it is not clear whether he is going to start after Barun, but then he is going to definitely start after Arun. Okay, so now what we should know is what are the times at which they have started, both Barun and Kiranmala, especially Kiranmala, after Arun has started, right? So now what they are trying to say is Arun has started and he has traveled for 2 hours, and after 2 hours Barun is going to start, and we don't know when Kiranmala has started, but definitely he has started after Arun. That is what is given, right? Now we are supposed to find out when Kiranmala has started, okay, after Arun. So now let's assume that, okay, one more and other data given is they are clearly told that Arun is traveling at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour and Barun is traveling at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour, and Kiranmala is going to start at 60 kilometers per hour, but then all of them are going to meet at the same time, right? Sometime, at the same instance means at a particular instance all of them are going to meet, we don't know when. Okay, so now let's see how to solve it. If Arun has started and if he has traveled for 2 hours, then definitely he is going to cover a distance of 30 kilometers per hour into 2 means 60 kilometers, right? So Arun is going to cover a distance of 60 kilometers. Let's say Arun has started from here and he has reached at this point, right? Now at this point Barun is going to start. He is starting at a speed of 40 kilometers. Now if you use the concept of relative speed, you can understand one thing. So Arun is here as of now and then Barun is here, right? And the distance between them is 60 kilometers and the speed of Barun is 40 kilometers per hour and the speed of Arun is 30 kilometers per hour. Now after how much time they are going to meet? If you can find it out, then solving the question is easy, right? So how to find it out is using the relative speed concept. Now the relative speed is going to be 10 kilometers per hour and the distance is between them is 60 kilometers. Therefore 60 by 10 is the time taken for Barun in order to catch up with Arun, right? So it is going to be 6 hours, isn't it? So what did you understand? Arun is going to start and he has traveled for 2 hours, and after that he is going to travel for again 6 hours. Totally Arun is going to travel for 8 hours, right, in order to reach some point, and Barun is going to travel 6 hours in order to reach the same point. Got it? So now what is the total distance covered by Arun in this time? Now for 2 hours he has covered 60 kilometers and he is going to travel for 6 more hours. Therefore the total distance covered by him will be equal to this one plus 30 into 6, which is nothing but, I think this is 180 and this is 60, so it is going to be 240 kilometers. So 240 kilometers is the total distance which is covered by Arun, right? And the time taken by Arun, see, this is all about Arun. Arun has traveled for 240 kilometers and he has traveled for totally 8 hours, right? And he is going to reach some point. Now Barun is also going to travel total 240 kilometers, but then he is going to travel only for 6 hours because his speed is high, isn't it? Now 6 hours and he is going to catch up with Arun at the same point, at the same instance he is going to meet there. Now the question is, what about Kiranmala, right? Now Kiranmala, if he has to catch both of them at that same instance, at the same point, then he also has to travel definitely 240 kilometers, but then we don't know what is the time taken by him, right? Now it is clear that if you have the distance and if you have the speed, you can find out the time, and speed of Kiranmala is already given as 60 kilometers per hour. Therefore time taken by him will be equal to the distance divided by speed. So what is the distance? 240 kilometers is what he is going to cover, and the speed is, his speed is 60, therefore it is going to be 4 hours. Got it? So all of them are going to meet after traveling a distance of 240 kilometers, and it is going to take 8 hours for Arun and 6 hours for Barun and 4 hours for Kiranmala. That is what we are able to find out. Now after finding out, actually the question is, see this, if Barun and Kiranmala overtake Arun at the same instance, how many hours after Arun did Kiranmala start, right? See this, after Arun has started, after how many hours did Kiranmala start? That is the question. After Arunmala has started, after Arun has started, Kiranmala is going to start after 4 hours, isn't it? See, if you let him go for 4 hours, and then if you let Kiranmala start, he is going to catch up exactly, right? Therefore the answer is 4 hours. So after Arun has started, Kiranmala is going to start after 4 hours, right? That is the solution for this. Let's try to solve it using one more method. So we know that Arun is going to start, and Arun is going to travel for some distance, right? And after some time Barun is going to start, and since he is going to overtake Arun, he too has to cover the same distance, right? Now we don't know what is the total distance traveled by Arun, so let us assume that he is going to travel for a time of x hours and then reach some point, right? And since it is given that all of them are going to meet at the same instance, you can assume that if Barun is going to start 2 hours late, he also has to cover the same distance in x minus 2 hours, right? So the distance covered by Arun in x hours should be equal to the distance covered by Barun in x minus 2 hours if they have to catch up, right? So anyway, it is given that they are going to meet, right? So what is the distance covered by Arun in x hours? So speed is given as 30 kilometers per hour. Therefore speed into time is going to give you the distance. Now the distance covered by Arun should be equal to the distance covered by Barun. Now Barun's speed is 40 into x minus 2, right? Now if you solve for the value of x, so it is going to be 10x equal to 80. So 10x equal to 80 means x equal to 8 hours, right? So you are going to get x equal to 8 hours. So what does it mean? If Arun is going to cover some distance in 8 hours, the same distance will be covered by Barun in 6 hours. Got it? Okay. So now it means that Arun is going to totally travel for 8 hours before he is being caught up by Barun, right? Now if Kiranmala also has to catch Arun, then he too has to cover the same distance. Now let's try to find out what is the distance covered by Arun totally. The total distance covered by Arun will be equal to, since he has traveled for 8 hours at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour, the total distance covered will be equal to, this one will be equal to 240 kilometers, isn't it? Now if Kiranmala has to catch up with Arun, he too has to cover the same distance of 240, then only all of them are going to meet at the same point. Now how much time will it take for Kiranmala to reach that point? Again you have to find out the time. Therefore for Kiranmala the time taken will be equal to 240, which is nothing but the distance divided by his speed, and the Kiranmala speed is given as 60 kilometers per hour. 240 divided by 60 kilometers per hour, so which is going to be 4 hours. Got it? So Arun is going to travel for 8 hours, and Barun is going to travel for 6 hours, and Kiranmala is going to travel for 4 hours, and all of them are going to meet at the same point, right, at the same instance. Now what does it mean? If Arun has started, then Barun is going to start 2 hours after him, and Kiranmala is going to start 4 hours after him, right? Therefore the difference here is 4 hours, and so the answer is 4 hours. This is one other way of solving it. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177, and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is, we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.